say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one was played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So New Mexico State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This is an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Man, let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught over the middle, it's Stevens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the ball for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of his team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Davis will throw. Trying to get rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him.
And the defense able to get pressure with the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing the turnover.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Makes the grab.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He could have hit a string. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and throws out the RPO. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Quarterback on the keeper. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. That's reeled in. It's Williams. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The kick is on its way. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. At the 45 on his way. Lots of running room. He's at the 10. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This offensive line takes a lot of pride. They're very good at communicating, and they love pushing fronts around. You're seeing it on that last play. Breaking off a long run, doing it early in the season in the opening game. That sets the tone for this offense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Davis looking to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this 3rd quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Texas offense, trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Picks up the 1st down. Run to the right. The 20. He found open space. The band plans will start playing.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus.
He'll start this drive firing. It's complete on the right side.
It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Bowling Green. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fakes to grab. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Fareed. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Give to the running back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
A 1st down for the offense. Right back to the well. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the big fella. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Backed up now, here's second and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. Davis will throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Longhorns will call on their punt team. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Davis looking to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. With the run on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Trying play action. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the fourth sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Williams. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Patterson. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his 2nd sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Makes the catch right at the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Holds and fires complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And another big play by this offense. If they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us, because we're not stopped.
Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the Grove for a long time. They're up by 27 over Charlotte. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Scanning the field, it's Patterson. Out of the backfield, he's open. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Wants to return it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. The give to the tailback. Jukes his way for more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, offense.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Creates a little space. Stumbled to the ground. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Davis will throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the fifth time today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Gives it on the option. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. To the air on second down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Snagged out of the air. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Quarterback on the keeper. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Offense gets set for second down. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. gets the back and leads it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.